Hello, inner world travelers. I'm Reverend Nhien, and I will be your tour guide into the heart of Patti, our birthday girl for today. So I've got my sign, follow the sign, don't anyone get lost here. So as we prepare to journey into the heart of Patti, I need to invite you, if you brought them, to put your sunglasses on because it's really sunny and warm in here. So our first stop in the heart of Patti in this geography is Jamaica. And in Jamaica, well, the reason why I chose this destination in Patti's heart is when I think of Patti and her inner journey, I think of how she has learned to relax and take it easy and just like learn how to be. And there's such a great appeal to that. And I have to admit, even though I'm a minister, Patti is clearly in a good way, irreverent. And so there's a wildness and an irreverence that I just absolutely love about you, Patti. I love you, Patti, and I love being in the vicinity of your heart. So from here, from Jamaica, I'll invite my tour guide assistant, Colby, to show us the next destination in Patti's heart. Remember, sunglasses. Hello, Colby. Come on in.
Hi, Patti. The next destination is Africa, the entire continent, which is warm and sunny and full of life.
Aw.
Just like all the animals in Africa. Or maybe not. I think it was awesome to meet you at your very first Enneagram retreat and to see that you've stuck with it these last few years and are growing and thriving.
Yay! High five. All right. We've got some other people helping us out here, showing us around the territory of Patti's inner world. So next up, the Benners.
A friend of ours, she took some trips. Patti found Africa was hip. Then on to Paris she did go. The Moulin Rouge had quite the show. Japan came next, and oh, the sights, such beautiful temples and amazing heights. Next was China, so great the wall. To her surprise, they even had malls. The pyramids were also grand. Egypt was hot. There were camels and sand. Yes, Patti travels and gardens too, is often a leader of many a crew. We could go on about our friend, so many talents, you'd think she's a 10, but an Enneagram 3 with a wing of 2. Accepting herself, she feels brand new. We'd be remiss not to say her inward journey is it today. She's as strong as the mountains in the country she's been, though she's learned to relax, and it's not a sin. Patti has learned to let others lead, accepting herself and all of her needs.
Of all the journeys our friend has had, her inward search is making her glad. Patti, as you begin another year, keep on going and have no fear. Happy birthday, this 2nd of May. Our love we send, now go out and play.
Happy birthday, Patti. We love you.
Hi, Patti. Happy birthday. I want to take you on a tour of the world and also the tour of Patti, parts of Patti that I see. So the first place I'd like to go is to France. Right here we have France. Patti, you are so classy. You always are put together and exude a sense of poise and dignity. And I really think it's lovely, just lovely. And I would now like to take you to the next place on your tour, which is Argentina. And this is because you also are spicy and colorful and vibrant and whimsical. And I also see you as having such a strong social connection to your friends and to the broader community through your social justice efforts. And I feel like social justice is such an important issue in Argentina, and it seemed like a perfect place for you to be spicy, vibrant, connected to community through friends and through social justice efforts. And then the final place on our tour that I would like to invite you to come is to Australia, the land down under. And that is because beneath all of these beautiful layers of you, I see the core of who you are just bubbling out. And this part of you is deep and wise and vulnerable and compassionate and growing. And I see you becoming more and more like this inside part is coming out. And you're like a beautiful flower just blooming, and the fragrance is just coming more and more. And I am so grateful to know you and to count you as a dear friend. So happy birthday. I love you so much. And I'm so grateful that our paths have crossed. And I look forward to many, many, many more hours together in years. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Patti! We're so glad to be celebrating with you. They say that travel opens the mind. And when I was a little girl, I read all about the different places on this beautiful planet that I might be able to visit someday, and imagined what life might be like for the kids living there. They say that travel opens the mind. When we first visit another culture, we're just seeing the surface of it. But the longer we spend and the more people we talk to, the more depthful our understanding of what it's like to be a human in that different circumstance becomes. And when I think about all the places that you and Jim have traveled to over the years, I'm filled with awe over the courage that takes. But more, I'm filled with awe over the courage it's taken to take an inward journey, a spiritual journey, that depthful journey of the heart that we've embarked on together as friends. I'm grateful for that. I'm completely in awe of you, Patti. You're amazing. Happy birthday.
And when I think of the theme for this video, from world traveler to spiritual sojourner, what came to my mind was not so much a physical place, but the artwork that you chose, which is horribly rendered on the screen behind me. But also above that are masks that you might have worn in the past and now no longer need. And we're allowed to see the true, authentic you in every phase of life. And you, of course, are my integration point, the person I look up to, and I love the energy in that art. You know how to get things done, and I so admire that, and I love you. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Patti. We love you.
In honoring Patti, I'm journeying today to the land and the country of Costa Rica. And here we are at La Paz Waterfalls. Costa Rica is pura vida, meaning pure life, which reminds me so much of Patti. And there's flowers and beauty everywhere you look. And while in Costa Rica, I visited my Costa Rican sister, Marta. Marta lived with my family in 1965 and 1966. I was no longer in the house, but she has remained really close to my family ever since, and she's colorful, and she, like Patti, is a wonderful teacher and always exploring new things. And also here in Costa Rica is the Happy Camper and yet another waterfall. And mostly when I think of Patti, I think of the journey that we've been on. And this journey I'm talking about is the inward journey as we learn and transform and evolve with our Enneagram work. So, Patti, the best is yet to come. Happy, happy birthday. I'm saluting you.
Happy birthday. Patti, you are one of the most amazing people. I'm constantly in awe of all that you do. And I guess the neatest thing is how immersed you are. Whether it's Chautauqua, going to the Kemper Memorial, gosh, so many stories you've told. You are so much there. And it reminds me of an experience I had in Paris. I had the opportunity in the last few years of working to spend a lot of time in Paris. And I went to the Orsay Museum, a fantastic facility. And my understanding is that the Impressionist collection at the Louvre was overgrowing, so they needed a new place. They needed a grand place, so they went across the river to an abandoned train station. And as only the French can do, they took the abandoned train station and made the greatest art gallery you can imagine. And it's just full of Impressionist artists. And what I remember is, in looking at the women in the paintings, of course, is that they all had that look of total immersion. The artist captures what it's like when you are really into it. And probably the most famous painting there is Whistler's Mother. Now, she doesn't look like a nice, warm person, but you can see she's really into the moment. And the other ones, like the ballerinas or Monet's Woman with an Umbrella, they are thinking, the ballerina, what is the next step? What should I do? How can I improve myself? And it's all there. I see that in you, and it's one of your great traits. We should all be so fortunate to be able to totally immerse ourselves in what we're trying to do. From the time you joined our group and you came over and sat on the sofa, you took the place where Linda used to sit. And where Linda was not the most active participant, you filled that with joy. You filled a spot, and learning and involvement. You have reached so much. It's a pleasure to know you. Look forward to getting together with you in the near future. I'm also going to send a couple of pictures, still pictures of flowers. I'd like to give you a bouquet, but with my current restrictions about where I can go and where I can't go, it's kind of tough, but I can send you a picture. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Patti. I hope you're having a great day. As a world traveler and a spiritual sojourner, I think you would have a great time in Hawaii. Hawaii embodies the things that you have shown that have grown in you over these past years that I've known you. You are having more fun. You are allowing yourself to rest. You are not being as responsible as you always were. And you enjoy cultures that are different from yours, cuisines that are different from yours, and just a relaxed social atmosphere where you can dance if you want to, you can lay on the beach, you can wear your beautiful hats and your flowing clothes and just be you. So I see you in Hawaii. I also see you sitting beside me in the Heritage Room, where we share vulnerably. And you have done such a beautiful job of inner work, and it's so evident to me because I too am a heart type, and it inspires me to dig deeper into my own true self. Another place in the world that I see you is at Ewing Kauffman Gardens, where I often see that you take pictures of the beautiful flowers and plants there. And that tells me that you really have an attachment to nature and that it feeds your soul. And that's really one of the beautiful things about you, Patti. Just one of the beautiful things. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have joy in your heart and you get to enjoy your day with those that you love. Happy birthday.
To my classy friend Patti, who's been to many, many classy places. These represent some of the cool, classy places I know you've been. But Patti, there's nothing as classy as you. But what comes close is tea in the English countryside. This picture reminds me of you, because this was one of the most classiest times I've had, and you're one of the most classy people I know. Happy birthday, Patti. I'm glad to call you friend.
Hi, Patti. Happy birthday. It's a pleasant joy to be able to send these birthday wishes to you. And when I think of you, Patti, the first thing that comes to my mind is you are the most unpretentious three that I know. And by that I mean that you are always fully present in every conversation. It is apparent to me that your mind is not wandering to the next important thing that you can say about yourself. You can see I've made a list here. And your mind is not wandering to the next important thing that you have to do. And third, under that category, is that you're a part of an Enneagram group or program. And I remember when I was going through training, how often the leaders would say that it was difficult to recruit threes for panels because they always had something more important going on. Well, besides that, you have had a career of service and of constructive leading. So in my mind, you certainly exemplify the high side of being a three. And then you also made these continued notes. You complete the wings in your intelligence center. You are compassionate and dedicated as exemplified in your good career, lifting up the high aspects of the two. And then you have the artistic gifts, which are displayed in your attire and your photography, demonstrating the richness and beauty of the four. So, in your honor, I have brought out for this presentation my most colorful shirt to celebrate your birthday. My wish for you, Patti, is that may it be phenomenal. Happy birthday,
Happy
George.
birthday, Patti, from Tom and Kathy.
Hey, Patti, this is Tom. It's been wonderful getting to know you, and I've learned a lot about type 3s from you because you're so honest and so willing to be open. And all the tears and everything, you are an extremely highly developed 3, and I'm grateful that you know Al-Anon, and I feel a real connection there from a 12-step perspective and our CPE perspective. God bless you. Well, Kathy and I love you and hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Hey, Patti. You know, they say that who you travel with is more important than the destination. And I feel really lucky to have been able to have you as a travel companion through life these last couple of years. It's been a real adventure. And I always love hearing what you have to say and listening to your really heartfelt wisdom. So, love you so much, and I hope you have a really, really happy birthday.
As I strolled through the Colorado Rockies, I was struck by their parallels with Patti. She's majestic and bold, always climbing to new heights, willing to delve deep into the dark and sharp places, breathtaking and willing to take a deep breath. Patti continues to inspire with every encounter. Happy birthday.